going to eat it, weren't you, before I got a chance to? So we've got walnut and courgette cake, a latte for me, and a mocha for me. Okay, so we're now on... Bing! I've had to spend almost, it's a full week over now, but I've got 2 weeks of this. Ugh. At least I got her sound effect weirdness on flipping film. It's not just a myth now, it's now a legend.
It's only because I left the lights on the van and it pinged at me.
So now she's got that. I know at some point, like I've just said, it's going to irritate her and she won't be able to do it anymore. So it'll be like, now it's stuck in your head forever. Right, we are on our second part of our adventure today. So let me swivel you round. So we are Ruth.
Yeah.
We aren't Ruth. Ruth is Ruth.
Yeah.
But so we are now at the gorge. What's the gorge called? Do you remember?
Starts with
It's okay. I've got a photograph of the board. I'll put it in at the beginning. So we're on our way down to the gorge, and we've just come from a cafe. So it's been pretty nice. In fact, it's been a really nice day. We had a really nice time at the campsite in the morning, nice and relaxed. We've then come off there and gone to the gardens, and amazing. And then we made a very good decision. We were going to, like I said in the other video, but I might not use that, so I'm going to tell you now again. We were going to go to the Midgy Bite Calf after the falls, because the falls were on the way. And the Midgy Bite Calf was quite a way away from where we were, and we realised that we weren't going to have time to do both. We'd be lucky if we had time to get to the actual calf before it closed. So Ruth went on to Google and had a search around for anywhere else local that would do coffee and cake. We came across this little place that is a gallery as well, so it has local artists displaying their wares. So we've got pottery, jewellery, craft works, textiles, all the things, with this nice little cafe in the back where they make the most beautiful coffee and fresh cake. And he did say that the cakes come from the Isle of Skye. So we've tried their mochas, which are beautiful. They've done with proper dark chocolate chips, as Ruth tells me. We've also had latte, which was very nice. We've had 2 pieces of walnut and courgette cake, which you will see. Stunning, perfect amount of icing, may I say. Absolutely lovely. And we've also bought half of the shop for gifts for other people, and they are beautiful. The pricing is right as well, for what they're selling, really nice. The owners, the lady and gent that own it, absolutely lovely. Really informative. The gentleman is very well, he has a good knowledge, local knowledge. He gave us some pointers for our next trip. The good thing, what we did is we pulled over in the original car park for this gorge place for this next trip. And whilst we were there, we were sitting there thinking, maybe we should go to this cafe first and then we can have coffee and cake and walk it off later. We don't have to worry about it closing. Good decision. We went there. We've just had an absolutely lovely time. Spent money, but in a very local sense. Bought all these beautiful things because both me and Ruth work in that area. We're both crafters, so we would like to support them. And the people were lovely. He gave us some hints about how to approach the gorge in a better way for parking and things like that.
Safer as well.
Safer parking.
Literally a car park right next to the walkway, so just trying to walk up the main road and cross it.
Yeah, the one that was recommended was a bit more dangerous. This one, on the other hand, is right on its doorstep. Literally, you walk straight through to it. And he's given us some hints about how to travel around as well, the local area. So that was really, really good. We also met up with a couple that were doing the same sort of run as us, but doing 2 stops.
Yeah, they've stopped
for a week at a time.
In the east and a week on the west and doing days out.
Yeah, and Ruth found out that she missed the Northern Lights.
So I'm staying up tonight. See if I can see the fuckers.
Love it. The only problem is...
I'm quite annoyed. I missed it.
The only problem is that if she says... You see how much sort of like she's got for this? If she stays up, she'll make me stay up.
Correct.
Look at that face. So, bribery. I'm up for seeing the Northern Lights. The thing is, the gentleman said he showed us some amazing pictures that he'd taken,
on his phone.
But he didn't see the Northern Lights. This is the thing about the night photography thing. I'm just going to show you where we're heading. Suspension bridge. So Ruth is going to be Okay. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, won't you? I've had to get an ex-boyfriend across one of these with vertigo. And it was a steep one. Not great.
Horrible one in Canada. That was vile. I ran it.
Don't run over that, it's slipping.
So was the one in Canada. I fell over.
Oh man, you put yourself in more danger.
I did, and then the girls on the trip decided to jump up and down as well. And wave it. And
Alright, no more bad times. You're just going to build yourself up in before you go on the bridge. But she's going to stay up and hopefully get some more shots with her proper camera this time. Because she's getting a little lazy, aren't you? You're sitting there thinking, I can't be asked to get my camera out, and she needs to. She needs to get that camera out. We need to put it somewhere for you that's easy accessible then before we travel. That's the other thing. That coffee shop was so good that we took takeout coffee as well. So we've had like double the amount of caffeine now. So we'll link everything down below. I'm going to show you some pictures as well of their leaflets and everything. Really cannot highly recommend them enough. I know so far everywhere we've been has been lovely, and it has. Recommend everywhere that we've been because it has been absolutely lovely. The people have been lovely, the service has been lovely. But if you really want a cute experience, a bit of quiet, you really want to go there. The bathrooms smelt of cinnamon and lavender. Need I say more? Need I say more? Okay, we're going to go to the suspension bridge. I think Ruth's working herself up to it. Look. She's gone quiet. Leave me with it. You ready?
The bridge has a warning.
All bridges have a warning on it, honey. It's a bridge.
No.
I'll go first. Do you
want
want to film whilst I go on first?
No, I'm going to go on. And the other people not on it as well as us two. Because I trust you not to jump up and down from it. Now I've got the camera.
You trust me not to jump up and down on it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'm almost over.
Yeah, you know, usually I would pull that trick, but I've actually seen how nervous she gets, so I won't. Because nobody needs to see Ruth having a complete little meltdown. I've already had that. You might not be able to hear me in this next bit because we're going up, okay? Now off the bridge. I don't think you can hear me, but this is amazing.
Go on, and then I saw the bridge move altogether. No, no. I felt the brave again. And that guy walked past you, and I saw the bridge move, and I went.
Well, I felt the bridge move before I saw the guy, and I was like, "Oh, somebody's on here with me." She did really well, people. She actually got to the middle of the bridge twice, and she photographed.
I wasn't looking. Photo.
Hey, see, you did do it. Whereas sometimes it is amusing to watch Ruth cry. Not when she's really crying. On the inside. So we're just having a walk round. The heavens have opened, which I am loving. I don't think Ruth is too enamoured.
The camera's not impressed by this.
I'm turning the camera. Oh yeah, Ruth just reminded me as well, the gentleman at the other place, oh my god, she's going to lose her mind in a minute. Ruth is going to lose her mind. Just check out what I just... She's lost her mind. You guys can see it on the log, can't you? She just reminded me, actually, the guy at the cafe that we've just been to, he also said you will hear the stags. We're on the first week of October. The stags are now into rutting. Deer, it's now that season, so you will hear the stags overnight and throughout the day making their roars. So that'd be really cool and probably scare the shit out of Ruth overnight. I've told her it's not me. Okay, we're going to get some more pictures of mushrooms. I know she's going to hate me later, but that is hilarious. Don't we? No. Please go to the loo and just calm down. No. However, I was recording it. I mean, look at this. This is bad enough, but look at that little gremlin in the corner. Okay, wait. Can I do it? No, I can't do it, damn it. I was going to close up to her. We're at the campsite. Another campsite?
Kinloch.
Is it you?
You. That said we.
Ah, yeah.
Kinloch
She
you.
kept on saying Kinloch we, and we
It's
got told it's
Kinloch.
Kinloch you. Yeah, so we've had our tea and everything. Got some. I used that fish from yesterday, and had a cold fish finger sandwich. That was very nice. Fish goujon sandwich. And Ruth's had this. It's kind of like the sausage that we eat. It's a Scottish sausage, but it's the beef one. She said it's very much like a beef burger, a bit more fatty, a bit more beef burgery patty type thing. So she's had that on her lap as well. We're all set up here. It's dead quiet. Like the weather's calmed down a bit. It's warmish wind and not much rain. So we've actually sat out in the chairs tonight for a little bit, which was nice. And we are right next door to the toilet block. It's not like the other camping sites where it's dead campy. It's kind of like allotments.
This is a motorhome place.
Yeah, so it's all gravel, and then you have your little parking bays. But we've chosen a bay that's right near the loos and has nobody else on because it's quiet at this time of year. So she's just said pick a spot, make sure you're parked in between the lines and go for it. So that's what we've done. So we've got set up quite quickly. And it's nice. So we're just deciding on what to do tomorrow, as we are. I think we're on the 8th or 9th day. Day 9. And we have done a lot today. We have been trekking round. We've been to 3 different places. But we've been doing activities like going walking, having a bit of a trek around the land, getting the lay of the land. We've been around a garden. We've seen waterfalls. Ruth has risked her life on a suspension bridge. Quite well. We've actually even managed to get a little bit of a shooting, which was unexpected, but very happy, both of us, with that. So it's been a really good one, and we're kind of ready to wind down. Tomorrow we are heading towards Skye. The Isles of Skye, so we will be on the road for a little bit, won't we?
All together, because we're taking a long way, it's going to be over 3 hours on the road.
Okay.
We're going to take it turns, because the guy said to get to Applecross, it's alright to get past Applecross, it's not alright.
So you might see me behind the wheel again. Possibly. The weather says as well, we were trying to figure out what to do in Skye, because we're in Skye for 2 days, and we were trying to figure out whether we would like, because we thought that the fairy pools were near the Fairy Glen, and they're not. You've got the fairy pools, so if you say if you're on a map, fairy pools here, Fairy Glen up here. So we can either choose to do one or the other, and then we took a look at the suspected weather, or the predicted weather for that couple of days, and it looks like we're in for storms. So we might not be doing either, because we're sitting there thinking, should we get into the fairy pool? And it's going to be wetsuits, because it's usually reasonably cool apparently, and you're advised to wear wetsuits, and we're October, so you know. But if there's a full-on blown storm going on, we're not going to be venturing much. So we've just got to wait and see what happens, get through the driving tomorrow. I think what time we're off at this campsite, we've got to be off. Oh, so we need to check that, because we don't know whether we want to grab showers, because we had showers this morning at the other campsite, and we're not sure whether we want to bother doing that, but we are on the road quite a lot tomorrow, so it might be better to start off fresh, I don't know.
Google.
I will show you tomorrow as well, or I might add it in today's video, it depends. I'm not going to do it now because it's too late, but me and Ruth will show you some of the gifts that we got from that beautiful little shop. I do have here, I have the leaflet for it, so that is the name. They do have if you can read backwards, their website and a map on the back. So they're on Facebook, and it's, I can't say the word properly, but I think it's Lael. So it's Lael, Craft Gallery and Coffee Shop. And their website address is that word all in one, so the Lael, Lael, Craft Gallery, all one, no gaps, at yahoo.co.uk. And I highly recommend you go in there because they are amazing. And when you see the gifts that we've got, you'll understand why. It's all locally handcrafted. It's a tiny little place, so cute. And the cake and the coffee is excellent. You will want to take out coffee. You will want more coffee because the coffee is so nice, and the mochas are very nice. So I cannot, and the people there are so nice. Nice to chat to. So really, guys, go and support. Give them some love because they're lovely. Right, we're gonna head off, get some kip, figure out what we're doing tomorrow, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Say bye, Ruth. She's practically asleep already.
Do a lot of driving.
Yeah. See you later.